Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So I think it's really cool how Save Money transformed from being like a movement into actually becoming an organization that helps the community. So can you tell me a little bit more about the Save Money, Save Life Foundation?
Yeah, SMSL, we started like 2017, 2018. And basically, the goal was to use the resources and the Rolodex that I've been able to acquire to be able to make impact, simple as that. And so I was doing things on a personal level that were already kind of in the world of the things that SMSL does.
Mm-hmm.
And a few people in my life, like the woman who was the executive director, were kind of pushing me to start an organization. You know what I'm saying? So that the impact could be larger.
Awesome. And what are some of the different causes that SMSL works towards helping?
Well, we just did this thing called Sleep Out Chicago. We slept outside last night raising money and awareness for Black youth experiencing homelessness. So definitely in the wintertime specifically, well, we're very focused on the issue of homelessness. In general, we have a program called Street Medics. It's one of our main initiatives where we train and equip first responders in the hoods of Chicago, teaching people how to address the flow of blood from a gunshot wound or, act of violence.
Mhm.
But it's kind of broad, you know what I'm saying? Like we're starting a women's self-defense class
That's cool.
within the next couple of weeks, and then we're doing a production music production program for young girls called She Got Beats. Um,
That's fire.
so we'd be kind of all over the place.
That's dope. So I wanted to talk obviously a little bit more about the sleep out that happened. How did you get involved and like where did the idea come from?
So there is a place called Covenant House, and they had this sleep out initiative already, and they reached out to me and proposed it to me, and I thought it was a dope idea, as it gets cold in Chicago, I'm always thinking about the people less fortunate or trying to, because it's easy to be lost in privilege, you know what I mean? So I just thought it was a good way to raise some money and some just attention, above all, like start off the season with uh, a prioritization of people experiencing homelessness.
And were you guys able to raise enough money?
You can never raise enough money,
That's
I always try to get some more, but yeah, we passed our goal, and it
okay,
was put
wow. It
together
was 10,000, right?
pretty quickly. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? We passed our goal though, but like I said, it's really just like about trying to start this season off intentionally, and this ain't gonna be the last thing we do as it pertains to homelessness, and Covenant Houses, doing their thing. So
So you've always been outspoken about social justice and like civic needs. How important do you think it is for the youth to also be involved in the community?
man, very important. You know what I'm saying? Who's really out in the streets. It's like one of my favorite organizations that operates in Chicago is these kids called Good Kids Mad City. Um, you know what I'm saying? Because they like really, really represent the youth because they are the youth. You know what I mean? And I think that movements have traditionally been led by the youth and always will be.
Mm-hmm. And I wanted to ask, have you or anyone close to you ever experienced homelessness or basically any of the struggles that the youth are dealing with, the ones that you were helping like last night?
Me personally, no. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed. I always had a place to stay. I always had a roof over my head and could afford food. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Friends of mine, for sure. Definitely friends of mine have experienced homelessness, are experiencing homelessness right now.
What is some advice that you can give to a runaway youth about you know, whether it's to better their situation or where they can go to get help?
I would say Covenant House. I would say definitely, you know, look up, try to find Covenant House. I'm not as familiar with all of their programming, but there definitely are programs, you know what I'm saying? And we've been able to get individuals into programs that were on the streets. So it's just like, you know, keep faith.
Now I wanted to talk a little bit more about, you know, the music side. Can you tell us what you're working on right now?
Yeah, I'm continuing things that I put out earlier in the year. And, you know, just been making beats, you know what I'm saying? So I've been making a lot of shit from top to bottom.